I do everything I can to stay fit because, I'm in my 40s. As I said, it's not a matter of eating less, it's a matter of eating better. I'm not going to pay too much attention on calories or pasta, pizza, wine, all the good things from Italy. Only Italian restaurants can make pasta like this. Welcome to my Wednesday. Welcome to the vlog. First, coffee. Welcome to my day. A day that is gonna be normal. The day is gonna be normal, but the evening is gonna be a little different. I decided to vlog today because I think it's important to document a day like this when it's not everything as usual. As you know, this channel is about inspiring you to live a healthy lifestyle. And I believe a healthy lifestyle is based on balance. And today's gonna be a good example for that. As I said, the day is not gonna be that different than other days, but the evening I have I have an event, not an event, but if you know me, actually, if you don't know me, nice to meet you. I'm Luciana. I don't like to tell you what to do or what to eat. I like to inspire you to live a healthy lifestyle, and I do that by sharing my routine with you. If you already know me, on weekdays I have everything in place so everything can go as planned, as much as possible, of course. I wake up early, I go to the gym, I cook all my meals, almost all of them, I would say, and I track my macros. I do everything I can to stay fit because, I'm in my 40s, I have to pay attention on those things. And usually on weekends, it's not that I go out of the rail. It's not like I'm a train wreck on weekends, but it's a little more relaxed. Usually my husband and I, we have date nights and we have a nice meal, we drink wine, so it's a little different, and I think it's important to show those days as well because this is real life. But the idea is on weekdays to be more restricted or to be more, I don't like the word restricted because it's not like this. I pay more attention, I would say, on weekdays. But tonight, I actually forgot to mention what we are going to do tonight. I was invited by this restaurant to go there and share my experience on Instagram. So we are going there. It's almost like a job I have. So I have to go there, and today is Wednesday. And we usually don't go out on Wednesdays. I actually go to bed pretty early so I can wake up early the next day. So it's a little disruptive to my routine. And I like to document days like this so I can show you what I do to balance, what I do to stay on track, to stay fit in my 40s, even having days like this when I'm gonna indulge myself. We are probably going to get at least a glass of wine, so but it's important to show because this is life. And we cannot be healthy if we are not happy. But before anything, I have work to do. I have to work on my writing, so that's what I'm gonna do for the next hour or so, and then we can start to talk more about this. Of course, I have in mind that tonight we are going to eat out, that we are going to eat, not what we usually eat. And by the way, spoiler alert, it's Italian. I mean pasta. I love pasta. Pasta with wine. Sign me up. always. I think the most obvious, or the thing that people think the most what they should do in a situation like this, is to compensate, meaning they should eat less. And that's not what I do, that's not what I recommend. If we want to compensate, quote unquote compensate, I would do it by trying to go even further with my healthy habits. Not working out more, not eating less, no. You already know what I'm gonna say now, right? If you know me. The number rule of this house is protein first. So of course I'm gonna eat even more protein today, because that's how I deal with days like this. As I said, it's not a matter of eating less, it's a matter of eating better the remaining time of the day. And here's the thing, that works for holidays and vacations and special occasions as well. I always say that if you think like you're not there where you want to be on your wellness or your health, if you're not satisfied with, I don't know, how you look, how you feel, don't blame holidays, don't blame your birthday dinner, don't blame your friend gatherings, don't blame what makes you happy. The problem is not what you eat on special occasions. The problem is what you eat on a daily basis. Actually, the problem is the types of decisions you make on a daily basis. The problem is not gonna be the dessert on a Saturday night. The problem is gonna be on a Monday or on a Tuesday, when you have everything in place to eat healthy, you still decide to order food, or you still decide to eat something highly processed instead of making your food. I'm gonna pay even more attention to my protein intake. And last night, if you know me, you also know that I cook double for dinner, so I don't have to worry about my lunch. I already have my lunch ready. And last night, I prepared like a protein bomb. I think it was the record for me. Our dish last night had 56 grams of protein per plate. Yeah, definitely a record. And we are going to eat the same. I roasted a whole chicken. I already showed here on the vlog. Sometimes I roast an entire chicken. I think it's an easy way to cook one day and have healthy meals for several days with different tastes, because one day you can eat the breast, another day you can eat the thighs, and it's kind of, you don't feel like you are eating the same things every day. And to accompany the chicken, which is already an excellent source of protein, lean protein, I made red lentil pasta, a pasta that I get from Costco that has 22 grams of protein per portion, with my homemade tomato sauce and my homemade mushroom cream. I mean, more protein, right? It was a protein bomb. As I said, it's not a matter of reducing the calories, it's a matter of not compensating, I don't like to use the word compensating, but it's like bringing even more protein. Actually, I forgot to warm the chicken. Just a second. And the thing is, I'm not going to pay too much attention on calories. I'm not gonna count my calories. Actually, I don't count my calories on normal days. I know how many calories I eat per day because I track my macros and I know how many grams of each macros I have to eat every day, but it's not a matter of calories. Of course, calories are important, but I don't like to pay too much attention on that because it can be problematic, and calories, they don't tell the whole story. And here's a tip. Focus on protein, because if you focus on protein, if you focus on get enough protein, if you focus on get the amount of protein you need every day, chances are everything else will fall in place, because protein will satiate you more, so you're not going to eat more of other things. Protein will bring you a lot of benefits. It's gonna make you feel better, it's gonna make you feel good, it's gonna improve your mood. That's a key factor when we are deciding what to eat. So focus on protein. That's the same thing I'm gonna do today. And usually when we go out, either on days like this or Saturday nights, we usually eat more calories than normal, and I don't care, because it's about balance, and I know that my body will adjust. And I don't try to compensate. It's not that I'm gonna eat less tomorrow or I'm gonna do something different. When you have a balanced lifestyle, those things, those hiccups, I wouldn't even say hiccups. It's normal, it's part of the journey. But those bumps, they will not make that difference. As I said, if you take care of your body every day on a daily basis, if your routine, or if you take care of yourself on normal days, on regular days, on the majority of days, you don't have to worry about days like this. And I like this because I can be happy. I can genuinely enjoy the experience. I'm going there tonight. I'm gonna eat what I want. I'm gonna drink wine. I'm gonna have fun. We are going to have fun. And I'm not gonna be thinking about what I'm eating, because that doesn't bother me. It's interesting that it could be different. I could be eating unhealthy every day. I could be eating things that are not in my best interest every day. I could be ordering food. I could be eating a lot of processed food, and it would be so normal, so ordinary that I wouldn't pay too much attention. And then on weekends, when I would go out, I would actually pay attention, and I would feel guilty about a dessert, about a piece of cake, and I wouldn't enjoy the day that I actually have to enjoy. Right? So that's what this is about, and that's why I like to share days like this, to show how a normal life, like a balanced life is. It's not about not doing what you want. It's about taking care of yourself so you can enjoy the things you want. And speaking of protein, I'm gonna eat my protein bar I made yesterday or 2 days ago. I don't remember. I always have them. If you've never watched any of the vlogs when I share this recipe, it's so simple. It's 2 cups of peanut butter, 2 cups of protein powder, half cup of honey or syrup. You make like a dough, you spread on a parchment paper, refrigerated it for a few hours, then you covered with chocolate, with melted chocolate, and you cut it, and that's it. It's so simple, yet so delicious and healthy. So we are going, how do I pronounce? It's Cibo, Cibo, Saibo. It's Cibo.
I think it's Italian, right? It should be Cibo.
Yeah, I have to ask. But yeah, it's an Italian chain here in Toronto or Ontario, maybe. Of course, they serve pasta, pizza, wine, all the good things from Italy. And they invited me to go there to share my experience on Instagram. We have been there a couple of times. We always enjoy it. It's always a good place. It's like an informal place to go, you know, like on Saturday for brunch. Their brunch is phenomenal. Yeah, it's a good brunch. But tonight they want me to go there to share like this deal. They have the $15 pasta, and it's good for a weekday, you know, after work. You go there to unwind, to relax and take a deep breath, eat well, and then you can continue with your week. And that's exactly what we are going to do tonight. So let's try. I ordered the rigatoni. It's rigatoni. I remember it has bacon on it. That's a professional pasta. That's the good thing about coming to an Italian restaurant that's traditional. Their thing is pasta. I don't like to order pasta when I go to restaurants that are not Italian because only Italian restaurants can make pasta like this. It's al dente. You feel the freshness of the sauce. You feel that they actually put some effort in it. Sometimes if you go to a restaurant where the pasta is not the main dish, they are just going to have pasta there. But when you go to a pasta place, you get the real pasta. As I said, it's not our first time here. We went to other locations. It's the first time in this location, but we went to other locations and they are always good. They are always amazing. You see that they take care of the standards, so the pasta is always fresh, the sauce is always fresh. I think you can get an authentic Italian taste every time you come here. By the way, they invited me to share the experience of their Wednesday menu, which is only $15. The pasta dish on Wednesdays are only $15. For this type of pasta, we should come here every Wednesday.
Let me try it. Mine is very spicy. It's not that very spicy. It is the right spicy.
The right picante.
At least for me. I really like the way that's spicy. And the flavor, I think it's something with garlic on mine. And yours has this thing here, I think it's broccoli, right? And has garlic on it. That's very tasty.
Can I try it?
Yeah, I mean, very flavorful, right?
It's different.
Yeah, it's very flavorful.
It's not what I was expecting, because when you expect something picante, I mean something hot, you expect hot, only hot. But it's interesting because you feel the garlic. The garlic is very powerful, and after the garlic, you feel the hot, like the spicy, the hotness of the spice.
But it doesn't steal the flavor, right? Very good, yeah.
Yeah, mine is more traditional than yours. It's like what you expect from a good Italian pasta.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you for spending the day with me. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing. I post vlogs like this 3 times a week. Want early ad-free access to my vlogs, plus educational videos on health and wellness, recipes, yoga classes, and more? Subscribe to my newsletter at lucianacouto.com.